Good morning, ladies, in the Quantum Healing Hub group. Joanna Tonsa. Before I get on with my day, I decided to jump on here very quickly because I just had the most inspirational topic from a coaching call that I normally have on Wednesday evenings with one of my coaches. And this woman just brings the message at exactly perfect moment. It brought it for me, and I believe it is going to really hit the note for many of you, okay? What to do when you can't find your life purpose, okay? So you keep searching. Oh gosh, I'm actually really hot. So you're searching and nothing comes through. Or perhaps something comes through and you're like, but I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't know if this is the thing. And I wanted to share just a quick story of how this actually turned out for me and how it is actually so simple. Okay, it's so simple. Hi, Pragati. It's so freaking simple to find your life purpose. Okay, we are making it so difficult for ourselves on a daily basis. And we often think that this is going to be this magical thing that's just going to come from the air, and all of a sudden one day you're going to wake up and you're going to know exactly what your life purpose is. Well, let me tell you, it's not what it's like. It's not what it's like, because your whole life is your fucking life purpose, okay? Excuse my swearing. Your whole life is your life purpose. Before I actually arrived to where I am today, I literally had to write out everything that I have gone through life that I believe that the universe was guiding me to do. So when I first arrived in the UK, I've been here for 18 years. I'm originally from Poland. I arrived to the UK and I started working at a little cafe in Fulham. I was speaking fairly good English, but it was the first time that I was actually exposed properly to, English speaking people. And I was just like, okay, well, it's a process. It was a summer job. And then somebody spotted that I was really good at customer service. So they offered me, after a few months, of picking up my English and being really, really good with clients, somebody offered me an assistant manager position. Few months down the line, actually probably a year later, somebody came in to buy a cup of coffee into that cafe and offered me another job at a big coffee chain. It was an amazing organic company. They said, you're really good at what you do. I want you to come and work for us. And so I did. And I got better and better and better and better, while still at that time, 18 years ago, looking for my life purpose. 3 to 4 years went by. Somebody came into that cafe again and offered me a job at a restaurant, a really high chain restaurant, saying, you're really good with clients, you should look up this company. I looked up the company and I was like, I want to work for them. Our values resonated, the energy, I loved their menus. I was like, let me try, okay? This is a great opportunity. Let me just try. 3 years went by and I got absolutely sick and tired of that job. And I'm like, nope, this is not for me. I can't be serving plates to a table. It doesn't sit well with me, okay? I've learned my trade. I've perfected, say hello if you're watching live. I've perfected my skills. I got better and better and better. And an idea came to me. Why don't you become a beauty therapist? So from serving coffee, making coffee at coffee shops, working to restaurants, all of a sudden, the universe said, well, you used to have acne. You healed yourself from acne naturally. And I was like, I now really want to help people, heal their skin from within. I'm really into this natural, holistic health. Let me qualify as a skin therapist. So from a really, really well-paid job, I think it was probably 12, 13 years ago, I was earning probably about £3,500, £4,000. Okay, so I went from that to studying full-time and earning £800 a month. I was barely able to pay my bills. I remember avocado was like the luxury item on my menu. I used to eat baked beans and avocado on toast every single day because I could only afford to pay my rent. and I could only afford to pay the rest of my bills. And throughout 3 years that I was studying as a beauty therapist, I went into debt. I went into debt of over £4,000, and that scared the shit out of me. But here's the thing, I was the most fulfilled I have ever been in my entire life. I was so excited learning about the skin. I was so excited about, making people feel and look better. I was so excited about helping them overcome their skin conditions, something that really takes away their confidence, because I know exactly what that feels. I was so excited despite being in debt, despite being, earning £800 a month. I was so freaking happy. And after I qualified, literally a week later, I noticed there was an ad on Gumtree, I believe, from what I remember, at a clinic, aesthetic clinic in Richmond. I remember this to this day, as a receptionist. Okay, so I'm like, oh, what a perfect opportunity, because I knew I never really wanted to do the facial massages, etc. I actually wanted to go straight into aesthetics. I wanted to learn all about lasers, all about deeper skin peels, all about the medical stuff. Okay, this is where my intuition was guiding me, and it was like, you need to learn about this, because you're not made for that. Not to say anything about that, but that just didn't it didn't sit for me. So I applied. I went for an interview and I got a job on the spot. They felt I was really good. I was communicating really well. And within a week, I was at that job. Guess what happened 6 months later? 6 months later, one of the therapists handed her notice, and there was a position for a skin therapist. And because I already had the qualification, because I already knew everything about the treatments from the outside in, I actually was like, well, how about I actually get trained up even more? I'm already part of the company. Why don't I become the therapist? And they said, do you know what? That's an amazing idea. Let's do this. So within 6 months of joining the company, I already had a position as a therapist. Where I'm going with this story, there's one more thing. Each time there was something that was guiding me, okay? There was something, I call it now intuition, my gut feeling. There's something that always was like, try it. Just try. See what it's like. You may not like it, you may love it, but just try. And as few months, I think I stayed at the company for about 2 years, I was like, do you know what? Now I'm ready to expand even more. Now I'm ready to join a bigger company. And I joined one of the best companies in London when it comes to aesthetic clinics. And I was there for 5 years. They trained me up like there was no tomorrow. I was actually one of the best therapists, really good at sales, really good at retaining clients. I mean, I have clients from there up until now. Okay, some of the clients are still with me because I know how to develop that relationship really well, how to build them up, how to increase their confidence through the aesthetic treatments. But there came a point where I was like, do you know what? Now I want to learn about nutrition. Now I want to become a functional nutritionist because I healed myself, my acne, through the power of nutrition. I now want to take this knowledge of being a skin therapist and learn how to do nutrition, how to help people through the power of nutrition. And I applied for a part-time position. I was refused that position. And luckily, there was another position available somewhere else, and they were very happy to take me on part-time and study at the same time for 4 years to become a fully qualified nutritional therapist. So here's my thing. Here's the sum up of the whole story. I used to think that I would figure out my life purpose in one day, during one life. After reading a book, but I've realized, I'm actually getting goosebumps as I'm sharing this with you, I hope that's hitting home, guys. Our life purpose may have 12, 20 or 100 versions, okay? What we need to do when we are presented with an idea that comes to you through thoughts, through people, through experiences, take a freaking action. It may be your life purpose for 2 years and you may feel so fulfilled, you may feel so happy, you may get paid really well, and then it may turn out, you know what? Now I want to try something else. Now I know that in this moment I am so freaking passionate about helping women get to that same point where I am today, okay? Feeling confident, comfortable in their bodies, that whatever idea they have at this moment of time, they want to sit in front of the camera like I am, or perhaps face to face with clients and say, do you know what? I know I can help you. I know that I can help you connect you to your life purpose, connect you to your intuition, sort your health out, sort your confidence out. We can do this together, okay? This is a two-way work. We can do this together, but I do not know what my life purpose is going to be, next year, 2 years from now on. It may completely change, but all I know is that I am enjoying the journey now. I have given myself permission to enjoy the journey now. And I'm not trying to kind of just like, oh, is this really my life purpose? Well, it is for now, and I'm fully embracing it. I am not allowing, hi Anita, I am not allowing anyone else to stop me, okay? No bad comments are going to stop me from sharing this with you guys, or any, more people. No negative, haters are going to stop me from doing that, because I am fully embodying that energy in me. And if you've got a little, if you've got passion, if you've got something like, if I just knew this is it, well, you already know this is it. But you just need to peel the layers of the onion, like I say, that are preventing you from doing the thing. Universe works in the way that it gives us ideas, okay? And if there's an idea, you're like, oh my gosh, I really feel excited about this. If I could just, well, you can. You effing can. You really, really can. Look at my story. It's 18 years of being a waitress, of being assistant manager, of being a beauty therapist, to a treatment coordinator, to now a health coach. Is that hitting home, guys? Let me know. Is it hitting home? Because we're always trying to make it so difficult for ourselves, and you're like, well, I have this job, but I'm not really enjoying it. I'm not going to say leave it, but I would say, what is it? What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? What if money was no object? Remember, I told you I was in a point of my life when I was £5,000 in debt. I was earning £800 a month, and I was the happiest I've ever been. Because life isn't about just focusing on the money, money, money. Money comes as a side effect of owning whatever comes to you, okay? Whatever idea you have. But you are, and I get that, we're often so scared of making that next step. In lockdown last year, I have made the biggest commitment of my entire life by investing the biggest amount of money I have ever spent on myself to elevate myself, elevate my energy, elevate my purpose even more. And I know I have found the right people to help me do that. And again, despite the fact that it was so shit scary, I was like, I know you've come here for a reason. I know this is the calling. This is the next step. I don't know where it's going to take me. I don't know. We might all get hit by a bus tomorrow. We don't know. But if we do not take that next step, we know for a fact where we're going to stay. 10 steps back. I mean, you're going to come to a point where you're actually going to regret it one day. Why the hell did I not try this? Why the hell did I not pursue? Why the hell did I not attend that workshop? Why the hell did I not invest in myself? Because, money, scars, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy. These are old stories, guys. These are old stories. The universe works in such a miraculous way that when you make that next step, it provides you with solution, with people, with experiences, with support. With the money comes, I mean, the minute I made that biggest investment of my life, 1 month later, I got a return of it. Not all of it, but I got a big chunk of it back. And that's how I know that I fully tune into that next step. So what to do when you don't know your life purpose? Whatever excites you at this moment of time, do it anyway. Do it with love, do it with passion, do it with courage, do it with this attitude of like, I'm going to make it happen. You know what? For the time that it's going to excite me, I am going to make it happen. I am going to show the universe that whatever idea it's presented me with, I'm going to take it by the horns and I'm going to lead with it. And whatever comes out of this, I know that it's always for my best and highest. I shared a post today on Instagram. For those of you who are not following me on Instagram yet, do it now. No kidding. I shared a post of having this conviction of trusting your intuition so madly, so badly, in a good way, because this is all I'm about. What I teach my clients. Trusting your intuition. 3 years ago, when I was studying, I shared that yesterday actually as well. When I was studying my nutritional therapy studies, we were told by our tutors that being a functional nutritionist or being a health coach, you can't make a full-time living out of that. And I was sitting in the class and I was just like, what a lot of bullshit. And I just said, you know what, watch me. Watch me, I am going to make this happen regardless. I'd had this no bullshit attitude. I have this no bullshit attitude. And I guess that's why when women come to me, when women work with me, they learn that no bullshit attitude as well. So they're a lot more courageous. They've got a lot more clarity on, what the next best step is, because I really help you to tune into that gut feeling, that intuition, and have the balls, have the courage to go for what you really, really want to go. The rest will just fall in naturally. The rest will just fall in naturally. There's no life purpose that one day you're just going to, wake up and like, the angels are going to come from the sky and you're just going to feel, yes, this is it for the rest of my life. No, it's not. It's not. It's what you make of it, okay? What comes to you at any given moment, whether you take action or you don't. If you take action, we don't always succeed at everything. We don't. Sometimes you try something, you're like, nah, okay, clearly it's not for me. Let me try again and again and again and again, and let me enjoy that process, okay? So I've got a client in 5 minutes, guys. I hope you enjoyed this live. It came to me as a last minute inspiration after watching my coach last night. So I really hope that it hit home where it needed to hit. And I will see you soon. All right. Have a great day. It's beautiful and sunny in London. And I wish you lots of love. Mwah. Bye.